To me, I like what I always say during our sorties. I'd like to lower the tariff of electricity, meaning to say we would like to reduce the electric bills of our people because, foremost in the objective of EPIRA is to be able to afford this electricity service at affordable rates. To me, it's not affordable. I think we had the highest electricity rates in Asia.
Yeah.
So until and unless we are able to lower electricity at the level of affordability, we are continuously violating that law.
What does that mean by way of the energy mix that you are seeing?
Now, first of all, I'd like to make an amendment. We have a Republic Act. I think it's 7832. Under Section 10 of that Republic Act, we institutionalize the pilferage of electricity. And even the pilfered electricity is shouldered by our people.
Yeah.
And I'd like to make sure that we have to talk to the distributors, major distributors in this country, that it is not right for our people to shoulder this kind of expense because they are supposed to be risks to be taken by any industry.
Ito ba yung provision that provides for a guaranteed purchase of electricity, whether you use it or not?
Not yet, not yet. Ito yung nakalagay doon yung kasi maraming nagnanakaw ng electricity. So nakalagay doon sa Section 10, it started from 14%. Bumaba lang ng konti, ngayon yata mga about 6%. But the electric cooperatives, mas malaki yung system loss. I think it's an average of 12%.
System loss.
This is
yes.
something that we
That's what
should,
it's called.
I think,
Yeah, but do you
something
think
about.
that that's really, are you saying that that's the major cause for the high cost of electricity? It's not the power generation, which is really hard to come by because most of our sources of fuel, energy in effect, are imported.
That's only one of those things, Lucy. Of course, the major ones are provided under the law itself. Kasi the ERC, I think, failed to look into the regulatory provisions of the law. Because under the law, we have this what we call ARCOA. This is retail competition and open access, where we will be able to convert some of the captive market of our distributors into what we call contestable market. This is where some of our communities will be able to get their own electric providers. So magkakaroon na ng option. Hindi ngayon parang puro nakatali na lang sila doon sa major distributor. Again, there is what we call aggregation in the law, where adjoining communities at a threshold of something like 700 kilowatts, they will have the right already to choose their own electricity provider. Meaning to say, converting them from the captive market of, let's say, the biggest distributor in this country, and they will now be termed as contestable market. So that will lower the electricity. The only problem is, I think, under the regulatory system, wala pa ito eh. So ERC, I think, should be strengthened.
But that can be unleashed just by policy. There's no reinvestment in infrastructure, in technology.
There should be, because under certain laws, like the renewable electricity, the projection of the DOE is that by 2035 or 2030, dapat pumasok na yung renewable energy.
Okay.
Although, ang sabi, mas mataas talaga ito, but this is something that is clean.
Oo nga po.
And this is something that is renewable.
So that brings me back to my original question. What does that mean in all of this? What does it all mean in terms of what you see sa energy mix natin? Given, as you said, some people are saying, sige, renewables are cleaner, but we also know that right now it can be more expensive. There's going to be trade-offs between affordability and the cleanliness of the fuel. Ano pong nakikita nyong...
And there's also the program of going into the nuclear energy, because this is, I think, the direction that we should take if you talk about affordability, I don't think the current energy mix is sufficient to level or to reduce the electricity rates in this country. Kasi ngayon, issuance of the president of a certain executive
Executive
order, I think it's number 164, preparing us into a national direction or approach to nuclear energy. At hindi lamang naman ang pinag-uusapan doon is the nuclear plant. I think there are other things. They talk about small modular reactors, which is now being tried in other countries. Maybe we can also try that.